Hello friends, in today's video we are going to learn about speech writing. But very first let's try to understand what is speech and which speech is considered as the good one. Speech is something where the speaker expresses his views before the audience, and a good speech is one where the audience feels as if the speaker is trying to interact with them and the questions aroused in their mind related to the topic of the speech are getting solved spontaneously. I know well, in examinations you are said just to write a speech and you know well that you are not going to deliver it anywhere. Yet, you need to feel as if you are actually going to deliver the speech somewhere, and along with that you need to take into consideration two important points which I talked before. Let's turn towards the format of the speech writing. Speech can be written in three parts. The first one is introduction, second one will be the main body of the speech, and the third one will be conclusion. When you begin to write the speech, very first you will have to greet the audience. For example, one topic is given to you, that is environmental issues in India, and you are said to deliver the speech before the audience in your school. So first part is the introduction, in which you will have to greet the audience first. You will greet the audience saying, "Respected Principal Madam, respected teachers and my dear friends." The second part or the second thing that you need to cover in the introduction is to introduce yourself. Here you will have to introduce yourself. "I am Rohit, a student from standard 10th A and the head boy of the school." Here you are introduced to yourself. The third thing that you have to consider in introduction is introduction of the topic. You can introduce the topic in this way. Of course, there are several ways to introduce a topic. For example, I am suggesting you one here. You can introduce a topic in this way. I am very much delighted to get an opportunity to express my views about environmental issues in India on the occasion of World Environment Day today. Let's move towards the second part of the speech writing, that is the main body of the speech. Here you may cover some of the points such as facts or data, examples, rhetorical question, and you can explain the main point in detail. See, very first fact or data. If I take an example of the same topic, that is environmental issues in India, I can include one fact or one data, and it is, out of most polluted cities in the world, 21 out of 30 were in India in 2019. This is one fact which I know related to that of air pollution in our country, which I felt to add here in speech. Similarly, if you have few more data or certain facts related to the given topic, you can add them here. Next thing that you need to cover in the main body of the speech is giving example. You can give some examples while interacting with the audience. For example, I would like to give an example of the construction of the roads which is going on these days. If the topic is same, I can use it in this way. The construction of road has been going on these days, but before the construction of the roads begin, lots of trees have been cut down. Undoubtedly, we all are going to be benefited because of this road. Yet, we cannot deny that by doing so, by cutting down of the trees, we are adding to the environmental issues in our country. So this is an example I felt to give here. You can include some rhetorical questions. Dear friends, rhetorical questions are not included to get the immediate response from the audience. But when the speaker desires to convey something emphatically, the rhetorical question is used. For example, related to the given topic of the speech, I can ask or I can use one rhetorical question here in a speech, and that is, don't you think that we all are responsible for increasing the environmental issues in our country? The intention of this rhetorical question is to make the audience think. So in this way, by making use of facts, data, examples, rhetorical questions, of course rhetorical questions can be asked once or twice, not more than that. You can write in detail in the main body of the speech, and the third part is conclusion. In the second part, that is the main body of the speech, you talked about the issues, you talked about the problem of the pollution, you talked about the environmental issues in our country. In the last part, no matter which one is the topic given to you for the speech writing, it is expected from you to appeal the audience, because of that only your speech becomes motivational or inspirational. So let's turn towards our topic again, that is environmental issues in our country. So you can appeal the people saying, or you can appeal the audience saying, let's come together and take initiative to solve the problem of environmental issues in our country. And the last part is, of course, thanking the audience. Never forget to thank the audience. Like, I thank you all for your patient hearing. So in this way, if you write the letter in 3 parts, if you cover all these points well, of course, according to the given topic, you need to make certain changes. But if you include all these steps well, if you avoid grammatical mistakes, if you work a little on your presentation if it is not well, surely your speech is going to be very much impressive, and in exams too you are going to achieve good marks.